If you still think these hearings are about getting answers, I want you to watch one thing. When someone tries to pin down leadership and accountability, the response isn't clarity. It's a highlight reel and a victim speech. And then, right when this follow up is about to land, the chair shuts it down. That's not oversight. That's a narrative management. And this clip is perfect little snapshot of how it works.
Can I respond? This is what real leadership looks like at the FBI. Every one of you was given it. This is what's happened under my tenure at the FBI and the Trump administration. 20-point drop in the homicide rate, 45,000 violent offenders arrested last year, twice as many as 2024, 2,450 criminal gangs disrupted. That's a 322% increase from 2024. 6,900 child victims have been located since I've been in the seat. That's a 144% increase. 2,900 child predators and human traffickers arrested. That's a
Stop right there. This is the move. They don't answer the accountability concern. It drawn the room in numbers. It's a verbal smoke bomb. You say real leadership, and then you start speed reading a stats menu like you're pitching a quarterly earnings call. And notice how it's framed under my tenure. Not the bureau, not the teams, not the agents. It's me, wrapped in the work of thousands of public servants. You can respect the work being described and still crock what's happening here. This is a PR defense, not oversight. Now, listen for the pivot, because it always comes.
70% increase, and we've arrested 8 of the top 10 most wanted fugitives in the world in 14 months. That's twice as many in the 4 years combined. That is what the men and women of the FBI are doing, well-resourced. Everyone should take a look at this. If people want to continue the baseless...
There it is, the Marchet script. Baseless, fraudulent, false. He just machine guns 3 adjectives at you like that magically turns question into harassment. And then, oh, how brave, keeps the target on me. No, accountability is not a target. Oversight is not a personal attack because it's inconvenient. That language is designed to make you emotionally side with him before you even process what the criticism was. It's a simple trick. If I can turn myself into the victim, I don't have to deal with this substance. Now, watch what happens when a senator tries to pull it back to leadership and public trust.
fraudulent, false personal attacks at me, that's great. Keep the target on me, as I've always said, but the mission has never been better.
Mr. Chairman, if I could just respond to
Senator Murray.
I appreciate the work of our FBI agents, but leadership, serious leadership, is a concern. And we are seeing the pictures of passing out branded bourbon and what happened at the Olympics.
This is what seriousness sounds like. What it does the exact thing adults in government are supposed to do. She draws a line between the agents doing the work and the leadership conduct that affects trust. She's not thrashing the mission. She's saying leadership matters, credibility matters, and the optics matter because public institutions are not personal brand playgrounds. And that's why this stats them tactic is so slimy. Because the whole point is to make it sound like any question about leadership is somehow an insert to the agents. It's emotional blackmail. If you question me, you're against the mission. No, we're against using the mission as a shield. Now here comes the part that should make your blood pressure rise, because this is where the process reveals itself.
Jetting around the globe and all the rest of it. And that, I will say again, Mr. Chairman, is of deep concern to me.
Come on. So Patel gets a filibuster with the highlight reel and the prosecution monologue, full runaway, and interrupted. Warner tries to respond, literally. If I could just respond. And the chair snaps in with Senator Murray, and that's it. Moving on, conversation over. That's the tell. Because if the goal was actually accountability, you'd want the follow-up. You'd want the clarification. You'd want the leadership questions to be explored, not menaced. But what they protect in moments like this isn't the institution, it's the narrative. Keep the clip clean, keep the witness protected, keep the uncomfortable part from getting traction. And here's what really it is. The public is expected to watch that and pretend it's balanced, pretend that the stats dump is an answer, and the leadership critic is a personal attack. No, one side is trying to talk about trust and conduct, the other side is trying to flood the zone and then claim the victimhood when anyone tries to bring it back to reality. This is the game in 1 minute. Wrap yourself in the work of public servants, call scrutiny fraudulent, and then rely on procedural control to stop the follow up. If you care about pro democracy institutions, real ones, not personality calls, you don't let leadership hide behind a scored one and a soft strutting. You demand answers, you demand standards, and you don't let the chair turn oversight into a control stage show the second it gets uncomfortable. Because the minute accountability gets muted like that, it's not the public being served, it's somebody's image.